Oh, alrighty, guys. Um, we are kind of getting ourselves live. Um, of course, yesterday I had done Final Fantasy. Was supposed to do Final Fantasy 13. We're gonna go back from where we last were. Because I had some slight issues within it. And I was also listening to a couple of things, that were really important to need to pay attention. This is one of those things that, look, I'm gonna tell you, like, I've pretty much basically am going to tell you right now that my channel used to be all about gaming, primarily gaming. And I used to be somebody that did not get into politics like.
Don't worry, he'll be fine. Only kids like me know about that entrance.
They'll find it. They'll call in a team and canvass the whole tunnel system.
Then we better hurry.
So, where's this thing come out anyway?
Well, I don't really know for sure.
We'll find out today.
Um, but I'll tell you, one of the things that I wanted to really share is that I am pretty much somebody that's not. If you actually spend your time with me, you know that I've picked up a lot of political content lately. Normally I don't pick up content like that. Normally I am not somebody that basically, that has turned things from being what it is today now to being a
This is what it looks like down here.
political content that I have basically been putting that a lot lately. And so, you know, if you go back and you actually look within the past year, within the past 2 to 3 years, basically, if you go back and you look at my channel from the start, you'll see that you will see that I have picked up a considerable time where I basically was just playing a lot of video gaming tutorials, did a lot of some tutorials for radio stations because I was like, I want to get into radio, and I kind of still think I want to get into radio, but I don't think I really want to do it in today now because like I it's all one of those things where I am not a big fan of content and not a big fan of things per se within what I've done in the past. And it's one of those things where I would tell you I end up picking up political content lately because it needs to be done. It needs to be something that needs to be said and done with.
Here! Come on, Light!
Okay, we'll do one more here, like that, so that Hope can get a heal, and then I'll do Ravager again. But like I have said plenty of times in the past, I don't like to talk about a lot of the things, but nobody's really doing the best. Nobody's really. It used to be where I wouldn't. I would kind of stop talking, start uh, picking up the politics when 2022, when I really put in the politics and put into the things that I talk about on an almost daily basis. But I'm not going to get into talking politics when we play Final Fantasy 13, though. I just wanted to let you know that we do talk about that around here. So
City's food
don't
production, Valsy.
don't come in and think that
Names,
my channel is all about gaming. It's not. It's both gaming and politics.
that's one of our enemies. Being Sanctum and all.
So, kill him and cut off the food supply. That'll make us popular.
For sure, it
Think
would make
people
us
have enough
popular,
reason to
but
guess, don't you?
Yeah, you're probably right. Hungry people make for angry people.
yeah, hungry people.
Why don't we use that as a landmark?
Ugh.
Let's head for the Foul Sea at the center.
Did not mean to drop my phone. But I know I've probably beaten the thing around with. I know this one's not going to be the best because I was trying to pick up my phone, so. But I finally figured out with a little bit of some ingenuity. I figured out what was going on with ETS2 within within the other game that we play around here. Euro Truck Simulator 2. Basically, all I did was I had to reinstall the update for. I had to reinstall Pro Mods. I reinstalled basically. Mostly reinstalled that so that I could get to certain areas that were crashing on me. Basically in the Nordic Horizons area, like I would crash. I would basically consistently crash to that point. And basically just in a certain spot. And so basically I just thought it was just something that it was a problem on their end. Like there was no issues with the mod itself. I thought it was just like, okay, there's problems. Anybody else having this issue? Unfortunately, it was my issue. And it was me not updating Pro Mods for what it's worth. But don't have to deal with that anymore. Let's do War and Peace because we need to get through a lot of things. But I will say, don't expect a lot of content relating to non-Final Fantasy stuff, because that's what we do around here. We play pretty much. We are a political gaming channel, and that's how I'm going to be branding myself. This isn't somebody that will primarily focus just Final Fantasy. Not gonna be like the Final Fantasy Union or other people that are dedicated to Final Fantasy. There's enough people out there that you guys can go and pay attention to a lot of Final Fantasy content from them as well. Um, you know, Dansco08 is another great person that I watched on occasion too. So don't, like, there's a lot of good people.
Follow my lead, Hope.
There's a lot of good people out there that do amazing job at what they do. I am not somebody that is going to give you everything news related. There is enough places that if there's something that warrants me telling you about news when it comes to Final Fantasy, of course I will share and tell you about these things that do come up on occasion where I feel like I will do so. But primarily, we just play games, talk politics, and that's what we do around here. Um, there is some recent light of update with Final Fantasy for the Switch. For any of you, Nintendo has not really gotten a lot of Final Fantasy titles. Mainline titles for, like, new titles. Some have just been mostly remakes or remasters or old titles, but not like big major games. Like we've seen 7, we've seen 8 on the system before, like old time. But Final Fantasy 7 looks the rebirth, or is it Final Fantasy 7? I don't know which one it is. I know it's basically the one that was released with extra content for the PlayStation 5 that had a PS4 and then it went to PS5. The Switch for 2 version actually looks really nice. It's not like it's perfect or anything. There are still some. It seems like there's still some pop in and pop out, but that's typical of of a game like that for that system. And it seems like it runs at 30, flawless 30. I don't mind 30 FPS when it's done right. Oops, wrong thing. Meant to ask to dual casting. So I've pretty much loved the fact within these.
Keep up with me, Hope.
Within a lot of these games where, you know, the Switch 2 is not the greatest system. I feel like that I wouldn't pick up a Switch 2 just because of Final Fantasy 7, to be honest. There's got to be other games that will perk my interest outside of it, because if I want to play Final Fantasy 7, I might as well just download it on my PlayStation, to be honest, or just insert my PS4 disc, because I will play Final Fantasy that way rather than playing it through Switch 2. But if I'm gonna play on my if I'm gonna play on the go or something, I'd get the Steam Deck more, because I'm more happy with games for the Steam Deck like that. With things like that. I'm gonna do a thing real quick, guys. I am pretty sure you guys are not probably catching my stuff. Hopefully now that'll be better, because I usually forget to turn off my VPN when I'm live streaming, because I do my VPN when I'm not. It just, for whatever reason, my free VPN does not like me here. Of course, I'm not gonna tell you which VPN I use, because I want to use a different VPN, but right now I just don't have the funds to purchase a good VPN. And no, if I had a VPN I would not be picking a VPN that has basically the only VPN that I'd pick would be NordVPN. The only one that I'd probably most likely pick because
Time to switch it up.
Come on, Light.
fruit. Come on now.
And so it ends.
And so it does end. I don't like these creatures, to be honest. But we do have some Crystarium. So Commando's going to give us HP of 10. Okay. Let's see what Ravager's gonna give us. Because whoops. Because I think I was working... Whoops, no, I said Ravager. Go there, and then we'll go there. And then we'll slowly work our way towards Blizzard. Because I want to be able to get Blizzard available. That's going to give us strength. Let's see what the medic... Okay. And then I think we'll go for Asuna over there for a lot of our ways of doing things. Probably not the best way of getting the content done, but I think it'll help. I think we should probably use Ravager first.
Time to switch it up.
Well, medic. And one more medic here. Then we'll go pick Ravager again. I'm in no way, shape, or form am I great at this game. I will be honest. There is nothing that gives me the best for Final Fantasy. Like, I will admit, you know, Final Fantasy is something that brings me the greatest thing to history. Like, this was the final game that really took me to the point of where Final Fantasy 13 is the only other game that absolutely supported, not supported, but the first game to support an Xbox, and it was the first game that really got me enjoying the series. Not really. 8 was the first, but...
You can tell where we're going. Sort of strange.
Not really. We've relied on them our whole lives. The food we eat, the light, and water. It's all from the Fal'Cie. You know, I think Cocoon was really built for them. The rest of us, we're just leeches, parasites.
You think? They protect us, nurture us, and take care of, well, normal people. They treat us like we're special. Almost like we're pets.
Like pets. To them, we are just pets. That's it. Now it makes sense. so blind. I was born into a Fal'Cie world, raised on a Fal'Cie leash. It was the only life I knew how. When it was taken from me, I was completely lost. Without a master to follow, my life had no purpose. Hope, listen to me. This Lassie curse, it took everything from me. My future, my dreams. I didn't want to think. So I fought instead. As long as I was fighting, nothing else was real. I was running away. And you, Hope. You got swept along with me.
But Lightning, I don't understand.
Operation Nora is over.
What?
I...
No! You told me to fight!
I made a mistake!
But... you can't do this. You can't just build something up like that, then abandon me.
I won't abandon you. I won't.
Thanks Emma, and thanks Nicholas Marquez for joining the TikTok live.
How am I supposed to just forget about all this?
I hate these things. Gosh, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, any of them. Just do one war and peace. Just to make sure we don't die. Okay, so now let's go to Crystarium, let's go to loadout. Let's go to our Ravenger. As soon as what we're working towards, so... Okay, so... Wording Talisman... I want to try something. Okay. Um, that's what I would normally do, but I want to see defense, offense. I'd rather do more of that. Low HP power surge here. The Hawkeye does give us more towards that, and I always usually, but I think Magic Wall, I think would be a lot better if we did it that way, but I will at least follow. I don't know if that's the best thing to utilize right now, but
So what do we do now?
we'll find out.
We're Lassie. Taking time bombs. Enemies of Cocoon. If we can't follow the plan, do we just lay down and die?
I didn't mean we should give up.
Then what battles do we fight? And against who? Tell me that!
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet!
That's right. I don't know yet. But I do know we can't lose hope.
Hope? There is no hope. Not for Lassie.
There's you.
It's my name. Not who I am.
I was just like you. My parents died. I had to be strong for Sarah, so I thought I needed to forget my past. And I became Lightning. I thought that by changing my name, I could change who I was. I was just a kid. Lightning. It flashes bright, then fades away. It can't protect. It only destroys. Sarah tried to tell me, but I wouldn't listen.
There you are.
If you really are a Lassie, it's my job to deal with you.
Typical.
I threatened her.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Sorry. Got held up.
Where have you been?
I'm really late, huh?
The only one who believed her was Snow.
Don't say it! Don't say his name. It brings everything back. I keep playing it in my head. What happened to her? And then I see his stupid face and he's smiling. How can he smile when she's dead? I know! There's nothing I can
She's
do
not
about
dead. She didn't die because of him.
it. No matter what happens, she's not coming back. When I was fighting, there was no time to think about it. It felt good just to give in. But now you start talking about hope. I'm sorry, I messed up.
It's my fault.
Okay. I was checking the thing. I was reading something. I've seen the trailer anyways, so or this part of it because yesterday I basically started this and then ended up crashing. Somehow my stream crashed yesterday, so Basically, I just started over. That's what happens sometimes when you start a stream and then you think you're going to be able to get through it, and you don't. I just wonder when everybody's going to come together again. Because I wonder where... I wonder if Anil and... Saz are at. No. So that means I'd have to go back. Looks like I'd have to go back, but I don't think I need to. So I already got the two chest things. So anyway, we're gonna be here at least, guys, until the hours. We were so close to getting Blizzard, and I used it for the magic. Meant to use it for the other one, but that's alright. We make mistakes. We can. It's not like it's the end of the world, you know, because we're not gonna get in. We're not gonna probably see these two for a little while together.
Talk to your dad.
What? Why?
Fighting without hope is no way to live. It's just a way to die. I want you to find the hope you were named for. Staying alive, I can help you with, but I can't give you hope. If you go to see your father.
You think meeting my dad will make anything better? He's never listened to a word I've said. He'll never believe all this Lassie stuff.
But absolutely a great game.
Snow believed Sarah, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a recently convened emergency conference, the Sanctum announced that the fugitive Lassie have been located. The military plans to apprehend the Lassie and carry out a public execution. These images coming to you live from the scene in Palumpolum.
These are Lassie. Show no mercy. They aren't people. They're targets.
Yes, they are targets, but
Start running.
What?
I'll keep him busy.
But
You survive.
you must survive hope. Huh. I wonder when Snow is going to show back up.
That summer, down.
Thing.
Need a plan.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Since when have heroes ever needed plans?
Fang,
Nice.
It's him!
He's protecting you. Look, Mom wanted.
take us out! Lightning!
Nice.
Whoa!
Take care of him.
Lightning, listen to me.
Get moving.
No, you don't understand. Sarah's all right. She'll turn back.
Take care of Hope.
Wait!
And then they were three.
And now we gotta get Odin.
Gotta go. So how you been?
If I'm not mistaken. Hang on, people. Oh, it's Orion. Sorry, my bad. This is where after, if I'm not mistaken. Employs powerful lightning-based attacks susceptible to slow.
Back off!
Okay. I'm not for sure, but I think we can summon Shiva because we have enough. But
Show 'em how it's done! We do this together!
We'll definitely do this together. I don't know how long um, I will be, but I think I got a couple of things I gotta do tonight too, so gotta go make supper at about 5:36. We'll see how long for that. Gotta do some dishes too, so.
Let's do this! Cool 'em off!
Cause I can call it twice. I can call them twice if I want to.
Way to go.
Nice. Points per second. Got a Phoenix down out of that. Nice.
What's up?
Where have you been?
I got taken in.
Wait, what?
Not by enemies. It was the cavalry, not SciComm. Leader's name is Rains. He said he'd lend us Lassie a hand. So now, your hero is back.
Why would the army help us? That doesn't make sense.
The military's got all kinds. Not all of them like the Sanctum. Don't worry. I'll handle the bad guys. Come on.
Okay. Snow has access to the Sentinel role now. Okay. So now let's go to Crystarium. We've got loads of Crystarium to spend. Okay, so we'll get Death Blow. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. That one will go to Aqua Strike. And then we'll go and spend to learn Vendetta. Learn Quake. I gotta learn accessories. Oh, so close. Oh, but okay. Right now we want to go for Asuna. Synergist. We'll just spend a little bit there.
Ice tracks. Is that some kind of Lassie power?
Okay. tungsten and the magician's mark. I would rather have you have the magician's mark. No, keep it neutrino. And now we will... Critical will give you critical shell. Now, if we go into our shop, up in arms, okay, I do own a power circle already. Okay, so how much gil do we have? We only have 75 in gil right now. Sell a Decepticol, we'll sell another one of those. Cause I do want to get you. Cause I haven't seen you anywhere, so I just want to like... And we got critical shell. And then we'll put in resist D shell there. Yep, and then D shell will be level 2 now. So that should... In case we do need critical mass on this.
Nothing to worry about.
And then Cyclone Bombarder.
Great stuff, Hope. Hope? How about this? It's all about teamwork. How about
Nice. That's what I like to see. Tell sometimes we get those pop-ins. Slow down, ho. Snow, slow down.
Why'd I have to get stuck with him?
We'll get to a save point again. As soon as we do, that's when I'm gonna get off.
It's me you want!
Okay, so we do not know about the Psychoms. That's normal.
How about this?
That one's gonna be a flawless one. Let's get him. Absolutely, what a gorgeous way to play. What a gorgeous linear style Final Fantasy. It's not the best. Final Fantasy X is a lot better for for a linear style Final Fantasy, but it's still basically the top Final Fantasy games, guys. For me, are the Final Fantasy the PS1, PS2 Final Fantasies, and the other best Final Fantasies are the is 13. So those are the games that really defined me enjoying the franchise. Now, of course, I have played 1 and I enjoy 1. I enjoy I enjoy 5 as well. Because I've pretty much played some of the older titles as well. They're great games. Pretty much basically everything up till after 13 pretty much basically are not as great as the original 13. I have not played 13-2 or 13 Lightning Return, so we will be playing that later as well. Once we get 13 done, we'll drop into 13-2 and then 13 Lightning Returns. Okay. I was just about to go down.
No one's dying today.
Psychom Warlord.
How about this? You see that?
Because we already started with you, so So now we got critical D shell, which is good.
Later. How about this? It's all about teamwork.
Medic. We'll do medic real quick. On one. The slash and burn. I didn't think of putting a Ravager with these guys when with it.
How about this? How about
I took a little second there to credit chip. Nice. A Fortisol. Good, because I don't use a lot of those things. That's why I sold them earlier. But as soon as we can get to one save point, then I'm going to
This is just a part of Operation Nora.
wrapped up and ready? How about this? Later.
later, alligator.
It's all about teamwork.
On these.
It's me you want.
Like, they don't give you gil, really, for killing for killing people, for killing enemies. I almost said zombies there, and I'm not playing Call of Duty, I'm playing Final Fantasy. No, it's, medic is the one I'm going after right now. Good for increase some HP. Okay. I could go back and save that there, but I just want to make sure we got the bombarder too. And this just the way that they have some of the way that they have the enemy thing. This seems more of a little bit more tougher game, and I don't want a game to take this long to fight battles. Like, even in my own game, I don't want it to be that long, so it's like... Let's just... I believe you're... Ah! Okay, so... It doesn't matter, like, if we were to put Power Circle, right? Paladin is even worse. Worst, but we do get that improved guard. And I think improved guard is definitely going to be a lot better decision than adding more capabilities is going to be a lot better. Hello, how you doing tonight, Duck? I just love this game, to be honest. One of the last best Final Fantasy games, period. Doing fantastic today right now. Fixed a problem earlier with one of the other games that we play around here. Phoenix down, but this was one of those that's kind of on the edge of not being like the worst Final Fantasy, but the best Final Fantasy in general. So far, no game has ever beaten the best video game of all time for me. I have played this many times, multiple times. I've done it via PSP. I've done it via PlayStation 1. I've done it via PC through emulation. I've done it through remastered, and that's Final Fantasy VIII. One of the best Final Fantasy games in the series. Actually, the best Final Fantasy. 12 comes up there with me being the second best, including the Zodiac Age and non-Zodiac Age. They're both, I put them both right next to each other because they're really good for it. This is probably within my top 10 Final Fantasy titles, to be honest. Pretty much since I played Final Fantasy 1, my titles have changed a little bit. For my being my top 10. I used to have Final Fantasy VII, Darja de Siberys, that one, and after playing Final Fantasy 1,
As long as I have a goal.
I had to change it. And put Final Fantasy 1, the one that started it all. Insulated cabling, nice. So that's going to help us get a little bit further on leveling up the paladin a little bit too, because I like that improved guard. That'll definitely help us. Alright, we got a save point here. First off, let's not shop. We do have 1,075, but we do need to go and upgrade. Insulated cabling and some credit chips. I don't know, where can I use millerite? I've never been able to figure out what I can use millerite for. Is it something that I should just keep, or should I just sell millerite off? To be honest, it's the one thing I can never figure out. No, even our other one doesn't. I don't get it. I absolutely don't understand where that's set up. But we're gonna save it here, guys. We're gonna be into chapter 7 tomorrow again. I am thinking. Right now we're still doing Final Fantasy. Tomorrow as well. And I want you guys to know that Final Fantasy XIII will be 3 days a week. And Euro Truck Simulator 2 will be 3 days a week. So, if you are wanting to see 13, make sure you guys are followed. Wherever you guys are watching, I know Trovo is some changes have come down on the platform of Trovo. The Trovo 500 program has been dropped by Trovo in Europe, US, has been ended there, so I won't be able to earn things through the Trovo program. But that's okay. I am not going to fret about it, because I'm not here to make money. I am here to give you guys the best places to get content and to go live in the places. But if you guys are watching here on TikTok, it's also great that you guys hit that follow. I know it's going to be a little tough for me now, because it's going to be a platform that I was thinking about dropping TikTok and just going back to using Twitch, but to be honest, I have no idea if I'm going to keep it that way or not. But YouTube, to me, YouTube's going to be one of the best places that we're just going to have to... We're beholden to these companies that we create our content and put our content on to these platforms. The best content right now for me, and the things that really enjoy, I'm thinking I will post the videos when I go live. I should figure out a way to automate that when I basically hit that stream button, it automatically goes straight to Blue Sky, so that I can just go boonk, automatically post it saying that I am live, so that I don't always, because I'm not always there to post, and I should always have something where I can send that, automate it to go live, automate it to send it out on Discord, where I use all of my stuff, all of my content. Pretty much I'm on Trovo. YouTube, TikTok, and Discord are the four main platforms that I'm on mostly. I am also on Reddit, but unfortunately I have to go in and talk to Reddit because I think they took me off of Reddit because I normally don't post a lot and I just karma farmed a thing, but I didn't karma farm because I basically am posting about a game that just ended up blowing up because people liked it, and I don't try to karma farm. I'm not trying to be somebody that's like a bot or anything. I post things there on that basis, but I haven't done that. I have to fix it. I need to go and contact them to fix that issue, so that I don't get into trouble again. Because I typically, mostly I'm live um, pretty much here on YouTube and TikTok and Trovo in the afternoons, and at night just TikTok and Trovo. But I'm gonna stick to those two platforms. I think I'm just not gonna, if something comes down to where my account gets taken because of the things that we say around here, um, you know, I don't care. It's the things that I'm going to continue to talk about. It's important that we talk about these things because nobody should be being beholden to being able to speak their mind and be able to choose to what to say, and things that involve a lot of our decisions that we make through our own personal life. We should be able to speak our minds freely and have some way to be able to speak it. We shouldn't be behesting to somebody's freedom of speech that they want and only what they want. We should have some guardrails, but I should still be able to talk about the Epstein files. I should still be able to talk about the content through my side of the story, and being able to see Midas Touch, Brian Tyler Cohen, other content creators out there that I do listen to when I talk about politics and I talk about video games. We pretty much are a gaming slash political channel together, because Your Truck is the best thing for me and the best thing that I enjoy, um, and we need to have something to really do that. And I'm not gonna give up my video games. Don't count on it. I'm not gonna give up Final Fantasy. Because the next one after I get done with 13, I'm going to go and finish 13, go to 13-2, and then Lightning Returns. After I finish all three of those, I will hop in and we'll do some Final Fantasy X. Once we get done with 10, then we'll go back and probably prop back into PlayStation, and we will do some older Final Fantasies. We'll probably do like 10, like even older than that, even older than 10. I know I need to finish 9, but 9, I might have to just start over on 9 because I don't have access um, to my files. Unfortunately, when I did start 9, I have to restart it over. I might delete the entire series of that one. Or I might just put it unfinished, and we'll just play it through the Linux port of it, in that way. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to hit that follow here on TikTok and Trovo. Remember to hit that subscribe here on YouTube. It's always greatly appreciated if you hit that subscribe. By hitting that subscribe, you gotta make sure you hit that bell notification, because if you don't hit that bell notification with the all, you aren't going to get notified when I do go live. I try to go live every day about 4 o'clock. Every day. We pretty much, I've been trying to go live earlier, but most of the time it's between 3 and 4, and most of the time we end about 5:30, 6. Right there, I'm trying my best to get on earlier. But I sometimes get myself distracted. I have to create my thumbnails and thumbnails for YouTube, so I'm trying to be on about 3 to 4 o'clock for those thumbnails, the time I create it. But I'm trying to figure out a way to automate my Euro Truck stuff so that when I do post something, that all I do is I'll post a variety of different thumbnails that are going to change over the course, but then the title of it is going to be different every time, um, because that's how we do things around here. But anyway, and if you guys hit that subscribe, I don't even understand why they got rid of the Trovo program. Unless they are absolutely changing something going out. You guys can still subscribe. I didn't know if it's gonna support me or not. I don't know anything. I don't know if Trovo's changing their Trovo 500 program or what, or it's just gone. But if you guys can, I'm not gonna make you guys come to subscribe on Trovo. If we end up losing Trovo because of the way that China's kind of taking control with Trovo and whatnot, or how things work. But anyway, we will catch you guys on the next one. So remember, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. It's all free to do so, unless you're on Trovo. Trovo's the only place where you do have to pay a little bit, but I'm not gonna force you to do that because we don't know what's going on with that, and you need to spend your money elsewhere on food, groceries, things that need to support your family first. If you can spend extra, that's great, but you got to do that first. I might hop on if Trovo changes where we're not going to be able to obtain this. I might drop Trovo and go over to YouTube, over to Twitch again, because Twitch might just be where it's going to be, and we'll have to deal with it because I do not want to be on Twitch because of their policies and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so we will catch you guys later.